I have some updates in the money market funds yields as of the 26th of November, especially after we had a rough week last week. And if you missed it, all our charts were looking red everywhere, meaning rates were dropping all over. So what is the update as of now? Have things slowed down? Let us see. So starting with the treasury bills, the 1 year one landed at 13.29, the 6-month option at 12.2, and the 3-month or the 91-day at 12.03. The funny thing is that more people ran to the 1 year option, of course, for the obvious reasons. The range difference was about 1%, yes, compared to the other two shorter options, but still there was an oversubscription across board. Wacha nikuibie siri, this is usually one of those times when the wealthy investors are bringing more money on board. When everyone is excited with high interest and good returns, what they hold back. I'll tell you why in my parting shot. And coming to the fixed income funds, and for those who keep asking about Zimele, where is Zimele? This is where you find it. It is not among the money market funds, but amongst the fixed income funds. Now, wale hawajajua the difference between these two, I already did a video. Just go through my channel and make sure you're following, because learning never stops. So back to our charts, things look a bit calm. Let me say they are more 50-50, which means that the drop kind of stabilized a bit amongst the fixed income funds. As you can see, Madison had a big jump going all the way to 17.13%. We'll see how that plays in come next update. But in the meantime, out of the 10 companies, 5 are in red, 1 maintained, and 4 had a slight increase shown in green. Orient still closed the list at 10.39%. That is quite some range from Wenzake. And now when it comes to the United States dollar money market fund side, last week I think we didn't have a green at all, but this week we have 1. I don't know if that is something nice or what, but apart from this week's number 1, which is Kuza, all the rest are in red, meaning that the downward trend or drop is still on. And in this section, KCB dropped from number 9 to close at number 11, recording a below 5%. That is 4.94% to be precise. 9 companies recorded above 5% and 3 above 6%, which is impressive. Huh? And moving to the money market funds in the Kenyan shillings, at least we had more companies, 6 to be specific, recording greens. That means that we had an increase kidogo from last week. But that also means that the reds were still more than the greens. As I had already mentioned last time, any company that is still receiving huge deposits or top-ups will definitely be among these reds over here, because the new investment vehicles are yielding a much lower interest rate. These are bonds, treasury bills, yes, than the old vehicles, which you saw early in the year returning a much higher return. The average of the new and the old is what gives us these results that you see over here, and the more money that comes in, the reds will continue prevailing. So Faulu, which is among the companies that had a slight increase as well kutoka last week, so maintained the same position but still recorded some slight growth this week. Absa had a big drop from 14.13 to 13.47 and came down from 17 to 23. Equity also dropped into a single digit return from 11, which reminds me of somewhere where we were last year same time, but I wonder what caused the massive drop. So let's look at it in the next report to understand better. The average also has slightly dropped to 14.38% from 0.74%. That's a slight drop, but still means that things are gently easing out. Safaricom has also received the regulator's approval to launch a new money market fund. They will be calling it ZD, and it will be joining the rest of the list soon. So keep an eye here, because I will be updating you each and every single step. And finally, remember what I told you about not obsessing about the rates. Yes, I wish to leave you with that one today, so that you keep the main thing. And the main thing in this case is growing your seed fund, your capital, your investment balance. That should be your focus. When everything settles down to its normal averages, those with a healthy and well-fed cow will still be enjoying their milking even longer. See you at the top, investor.